What's up, everybody?
What's up, everyone? What it do?
Happy
We're
Friday.
FPS Guides. Oh, yep, happy Friday, yeah. We're FPS Guides. Our goal is to bring the community together with reviews, guides, and news, and some clutch plays. In addition, we're talking about juicy rumors, controversies, random topics for discussion, some facts, opinions, lots of lame jokes. If you like what we do here, check us out on Twitch, YouTube, on our FPSGuides.com. Let us know if you want to join our team. We stream this podcast live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Twitch at FPS Guides. Our podcast can be found on all streaming services everywhere. Today is the September 11th, and I'm joined here today by Top Hat himself.
How's it going,
Top
everybody?
Hat, what's up?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah, talk to me about what you've been playing. How have you been doing?
Been okay. I've been playing some Avengers, actually, which is on screen now. If you're seeing any gameplay, this is me.
Let's get into
I'm
that.
not great, so just reserve your comments, please. But
I'm gonna stop you right there. We need to get into that.
Okay,
I want to talk about it.
All right,
I want to know.
Talk about it. Okay. If you guys want to know more, you can actually watch the impressions video that's up on YouTube that me and Steven did. So we can get into a little bit of that if you want to know. Okay. Kind of.
Yeah. Tell me kind of like what a little bit of like what you did like on
So do you see impressions? If you guys are watching, and if you're listening, actually, I'll just describe it and doing like a control the point kind of deal. Which is just like Jarvis is like, hey man, so stand on here and I'll hack the stuff, and you just kind of, make sure the enemies don't come near me, and that's kind of what you do through a lot of the game. So you do that. There's basically three types of missions in this game. There's that which I described. There's the control point missions. There is ones where you have to stand on multiple control points and control them. I guess, lack of a better word. And they're all time-based, so it's like do this until this meter reaches 100%, basically. Okay. And then there's other types of missions where they have a puzzle where you stand on another thing to hit two other things to open a chest, basically. So it's mostly that and wave-based enemies missions. That's all the missions. That's all you're gonna do in this game.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to get a little bit on that. I guess if there's chat any questions or anything that you guys want, let us know.
Yeah, I can answer it. I beat the game. I rolled credits on the campaign, and I played a little bit of multiplayer. I might jump back in. I don't know. We'll see. Another gamer's got me pretty good right now, but we'll see.
The impressions video is up, but just in case there's any questions or anything that you guys had on there that we might be able to answer now, just go. You can. Yeah,
I go
fire them up right now.
Pretty deep into that video, but I can answer whatever you guys want now. Basically, I'll tell you my two favorite characters though. Or Captain America and Black Widow for sure. Those are my two favorites.
Captain America and Black Widow.
Yeah.
See, that's what I've been hearing a lot too, and that's what I was gonna ask. Like, dude, so like, everyone says that like, at least from the people that I've been seeing, like people don't like the people who fly and like have like really crazy powers like Iron Man and like Hulk and stuff like that. They feel like they're limited to like what they can do, and I think that's a balancing issue like they might have.
It does feel limiting using those people. I'm using Hulk right now if you're watching the video. There's a question actually in the chat from DCAS. He asked is it like Destiny where you can go on patrols and do quests and stuff? Well, yeah, so the way you select missions is you go into the Chimera, which is like the ship, or aka the tower in Destiny. You have like a big overworld map that you choose like where the missions are, so they're like located. Say like one's like up here, one's over here, like, and you have a description of that mission, and then you just choose the mission on the map. It's not like an open world where you continuously go through the world and talk to like NPCs and like get quests. It's not like that. You just choose missions from like a big map, and you can choose like the difficulty. Be like, oh, I want a higher difficulty. You get higher loot. I want to change the modifier, stuff like that. It's very it's Marvel's Destiny, basically, is what it is. To give you a kind of an overview of it, yeah.
Okay. See, one of the things that I was seeing a lot too was that like you can basically go the entire game without using supers and stuff like that. Like I guess you would call them, what do you call them, supers, or
they're like heroic abilities, yeah.
Yeah, you can go through the whole game, which kind of like sucks. It takes like the incentive out of like making the game even cooler looking. I guess.
Sure, I guess you can do that, but it's really, it would take so much longer, dude. Like, obviously your
I guess,
abilities
yeah.
do like a bunch of damage, and because you have a support ability, an attack ability, and then you have like an ult, basically an ult.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
Wait, have you beaten the game?
I beat the campaign, which wasn't long.
Okay.
It was like 8 to 10 hours, I'd say.
That also, yeah. Okay, so that also is what I hear in hearing. Is it enticing to play? Like, do you want to continue to play it, or are you just done? You beat it, you're done.
Well, the story was okay, in my opinion. You will get a lot of varying opinions on the story. I'm not like super huge into Marvel because I think the storylines are a little, I don't know. I don't want to say like childish, but basic, I guess. So,
you're not gonna compare it to like The Last of Us 2.
No,
where, like,
no, of course not.
Shit can happen at any point. Okay.
No, of course not. It's a totally different game too. It's totally going for totally different
Yeah.
things. It's not even really like super fair. But the story is okay. It's fine. If you really like Marvel, you'll like it. You'll get into it. It's just like, for me, there wasn't a lot of incentive to continue because basically the campaign missions are not single player missions. They're multiplayer missions that you can do yourself. So the structure of the campaign missions is the same as the multiplayer missions. So you're doing the same stuff after you do the campaign, and you're like, okay, this isn't different. Like, this isn't...
Okay.
And I know that it's a looter. It's basically a looter brawler. I know that's the hook, you know. Gear is the hook, and, like, the loot is the hook. But one thing I will say that I did not like was that you can't see your gear, which is not enticing to me. So, like, there'll be chests around, and I'll be like, oh, there's a chest over there. It's probably got some good loot in it. And it's like, I'm not super enticed to go over there because all that affects you is the number and the stats and whatever perk or ability comes with it. You don't actually see the gear on your character.
Okay.
What governs the look of your character is the outfits you buy or get in the game. I'm like, I'm not really enticed to like go find that gear now because of that.
I didn't even think of that. I totally forgot. Damn. Yeah. Okay. That's good. I guess that's good to know. Fine. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I didn't know that the skins were a thing. The skins do look cool. I remember I saw the Hulk with the chain. I was like, dude, the Hulk, he looks like a mobster. Like that's that.
Yeah, there's some cool skins. They're expensive though. You can like each hero has their own like premium skins, so you can either buy them or do the battle pass like system that Fortnite has basically. So yeah, that's how you get them.
All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, check out the impressions videos, guys.
Yeah, it's up on YouTube right now.
Did we get the? Have you been playing the Tony Hawk?
Well, I haven't, but you have, I hear.
Dude, okay, I didn't know. Dude,
Dan also has.
Okay, all right. I actually need to. No, I need to send you some footage of that too. But I have been playing it, and it just opens. Dude, it literally opens with the song that I love, and that's when I just like got up and I was like, dude, hell yeah, like this is it. I love it so much.
This is what I need.
The Goldfinger Superman song, dude. I was like, oh my god. I'm still having a little battle. I'm still having that battle with Epic where I can't get my freaking account back. So I made a whole new account and just bought the game. I was like, I don't care, dude. I'm playing it now. So I started playing it, and dude, it is just a remake. It's a remake, and like you can play all the old characters or you can play some new characters that are out. Or not old characters. I mean, old like Bam Margera and them, like the older skaters back in the day, and then also new current ones that are like currently skateboarding in the Red Bull tournaments and stuff like that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It is like every time I get into a different map or get into a different map, it's just like a braingasm that just triggers in the back of my head. It's like, oh my god, I remember playing on this map for hours when I was a kid. Dude, and it's great. I love the game so much. It's so arcadey right now. I don't have any friends.
It feels really good.
Dude, yeah, it feels so clean. It's great. And it's so clean. It's great. Like, it seems really balanced. The only thing is I do remember, like, when I was a kid, they changed a little things for better quality of life. Like, before when you used to fall, you used to have to grab your skateboard real quick, and it would take forever. Well, now you kind of phase shift, and you're back on your skateboard. Like you fall,
it's like a little like glitch mechanic or something. Looks like a glitch, noise.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
So it's pretty cool like that. And
what about the music? The music's still really good. Like you said, it opens really well, but I mean that's like the cornerstone of the game almost.
Dude, yeah, their playlist is just nuts. It's the 1 and 2 put together, and then like they also have a couple new songs in there as well. And I just am. You have, and also what's great about it too is you just click the right stick to change the song if you don't like the song or you already heard it or something.
Oh, that's
so you don't have
nice.
to go in and like you literally just click right stick. And I didn't realize it, but yeah, there isn't that many buttons or anything in there to do that. But that there isn't that many commands or controls, So the right stick literally is just free to just switch a song. But there is a couple times where like I'll be in some shit or some crazy. I'll be like, oh my god, and I'll stress out and I'll click it by accident. I'll change the song, but usually I'm too stressed out to realize that the song has changed. But it's freaking great and I love it. Like, and it just like I said, it tickles the back of my brain every time I find the skate thing, the like skate tapes. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this is where it is, and like it's great. It's a good time. It's fun. It's multiplayer.
Hell yeah.
I spent a little while like building my decks and stuff. But what I don't like though is that they don't. I feel like they need to have more skins, clothes, and like
more customization.
Yeah, more customization. There's a couple good things, and I feel like they can go farther with it, and they just haven't yet. The bottom of the skateboards for one of them. Like 5 of them there are. As you level up, you unlock decks or whatever, or you can buy some. But the ones that you do unlock, there's 1 or 2 that like is the standard one where it's this is the bottom of the skateboard, and then at the bottom of the skateboard it'll like have like a GIF or whatever, like a GIF kind of, so it has like it moves with it, like underneath there. So it looks really cool. I mean, it's totally like really not realistic, but it's super cool.
But who cares?
And like, yeah, it looks great, but it's so much fun. I streamed a little bit of it, and dude, it's just hilarious. And I did suck at first, and I started picking it up, and I was like, okay, all right, I forgot. I was rusty, got it together. It was a lot of fun, hell of fun.
So would you say, how much is it? How much is the price?
It was actually, dude, I don't even know. I didn't care. I
didn't see it. I was blinded. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think it was like 30, 35. I think it was 35. I don't even remember. I'd have to check my bank statement. I just didn't care. I was just like, dude, take my money. Like,
worth it though? Would you say it's worth it?
So worth it. I'm like, it's an arcadey game. Like, I'm not gonna, at least for me, it's an arcadey game. I'm not gonna grind it out. I'm not gonna like, try to be the best. I'm just gonna like play it and have fun with it. And if my friends get it with me, which I hope they do, then I'd play some. I'd just go around, chill with them and stuff like that. But it's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
And also, one final thing I have to say about it. They support the game mods. It's the mods I was going to finish with. They just allow you to turn them on and off as you want, and they'll still give you like the stars or whatever for the maps, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. Mm-hmm. That's really good to hear. I know on the impressions video, Dan was very high on it too, saying, it was like pretty much, like it looks so much better and it feels the same, which is like pretty much what everyone wanted, I guess. And
yeah.
So what's your thoughts on, before we jump off this subject and jump into the news, which is substantial, actually.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on them doing like 3 and 4 and 5, but like as just like packs, as like DLC packs almost to this game? Like, would you be down for that?
I don't know, because that's like, because really everybody loved this one. Like, everybody loved these two. Like, and I don't think that it's gonna get the same popularity or whatever. Like it's not gonna get like the same way as everything else. Like, it's not gonna. Like, everybody was hyped for this one before it came out, and like at least from what I saw, and like I don't think it's gonna get that same. Yeah, I guess the same treatment, which is weird. Like, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I feel like they should just limit it to just this. But I don't know.
They'll probably add stuff down the road and updates. They'll probably add some stuff down the road.
I really I just hope that like I really want just more skins and stuff too. Maybe it's also might just be me always wanting more, But dude, I don't want the skin and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I also been playing a lot of Wasteland 3 too with Captain Stiffy. I do need.
I don't have any gameplay of that,
help a lot.
So
dude,
you should send me some.
It's hard. It's hard because it's like iffy. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. American Wasteland. I don't know. American Wasteland, I think is the last. DK said, would they add American Wasteland? See, that's what I don't know. And maybe if they add it as a DLC or whatever. But
just like a pack, like a 5.
I know American Wasteland was like the last one that got like a lot of like traction, got a lot of like attention. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the other ones. I know it went up to like 5, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, 6, something like that. But I don't know. Like, I do know a lot of my friends did play American Wasteland. They didn't, and like someone didn't play like Tony Hawk 1. And when I was playing, my friends were watching my stream and they were like, "Dude, I remember this map, but like it was Tony Hawk 2, and I never played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
Maybe.
I also been playing a lot of Wasteland 3. I want to talk about this just for a second. Yes, because it's Smash American Wasteland due to bet, but Wasteland 3 is such a like it's not a hard game, but it makes you think and like really it's an RPG. It's so crazy. It's been a while since I've played. It's been since Fallout that I played a game like this where it's like your choices really matter.
You're playing the predecessor. Yeah. That's the crazy part.
Dude, it's I know, yeah, right? But dude, I literally like was last night I was streaming it to a couple friends like on my Discord, and I was like, dude, I was stuck on a decision for like at least 5 minutes. I was staring at this decision for like the longest time. Like I was like, and like there's 3 options, and like all three options had great benefits, but like are just gonna shit in someone's Cheerios. Like, and it just is not good.
There is
like,
no
dude,
good, bad. It's all just gray. It's like what
dude,
can
yes,
I do
it is
at
the entire game is gray, and it really stresses me out sometimes. Yeah, I did have Dane Decaz was in my chat thing. I was like, dude, help me out. I was like, I need to think. What do I do? I was like, what do I do here?
So how did you feel about the decision you ended up going with? Were you just like, oh man, this is probably good, or like, you know what, this is definitely gonna have consequences?
I did make that big decision, and then I haven't gotten far enough yet to start facing my repercussions, but I know that I'm gonna have to in a minute. Like I'd like it's right around the corner. Like it really is. I don't want to give any spoilers, but it really is like right around the corner. I just need to do something, and it's gonna slap me in the face, and I don't know how hard it's gonna hit me. But dude, it's
gonna be like a character that you really like or something is gonna say something to you, and something's gonna happen. You'd be like, oh my god, this is because I did this.
Yeah, and actually, there was one part in the game where like I had to go meet someone in the game, and it's like, wait here, or go hang out or go through all these places first. And as I go into the places, it's like, all right, so all your decisions did affect my decision whether I want to even talk to you or be friends with you. And I was like, son of a bitch, I was an asshole to everybody that you knew. I was like, that was just me being a dick. I was in a bad mood. I wanted to take it out of these people. Like, but dude, it's crazy. I love the game, whatnot, but it does have like its glitches, its game glitches, which it's
not polished.
Like kind of annoying. It's it's not polished. Yeah,
that's really unfortunate.
I know Captain Stiffy was telling me about his issues. He's like, yeah, for some reason, because when you move around your characters on the map, they shoulder check like into the wall, like take cover.
It's like gears, dude, like, trying to go behind cover.
Yep. Yeah. And there was a couple situations where like he said that like someone would just keep shoulder checking into the wall the entire fight, and I'm like, dude, what? I've never heard of that. And literally last night it happened to me, and I was like, man, what the hell? Like, this is so weird. But and it's got another glitch. One of his characters, like their stats went to 0 or -7.
That's terrible.
Like,
that's like randomly, horrifying. That's horrifying.
Dude, right? Imagine like your like level 25 character goes into a fight, and you look at his stats for a second, like, why isn't he hitting hard? And he's -7, and he's like, dude, I don't know how that even happens. I'm like, and I mean, that would be traumatized by that too, but I don't know.
But still worth it for sure.
Dude, it's such a good, like, quality, like it's like the gray area thing is crazy. And I did also have a issue with me where there's a button inside the start menu that's called quick load. I've never heard of a quick load button in my life. Like, have you ever heard of a quick load button?
Yes, I have.
No
I've heard
way.
of a quick save. Yeah,
dude,
absolutely, dude.
I've never heard of a quick load.
You haven't played like old D&Ds like Baldur's Gate and stuff, dude. There's quick save, quick loads all the time.
Okay, I know quick saves and stuff. Everyone knows quick saves. So I tried to quick save a game.
Yeah, they're both in separate pools.
But I played the game for like an hour before work, and I tried to quick save real quick, and I hit quick load. And quick load took me back to the hour before I started, and I was so mad. I was like, dude, I hate. It's right next to the quick load, dude. And I mean, I guess that's kind of user error, I guess me, but like, they need to get rid of that. I hate it. But
that sucks, dude, especially in that, because progress is like, when you make a decision on progress, it's meaningful. It's not just like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing just to get past this part. Yeah. It's like, okay, I did this for a reason. Like, I don't want to go back before this.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. And the only other, like, I did, like, it has a lot of glitches, like I said, but it's such a good game. It's such a quality game.
And it's on Game Pass.
Like,
and it's on Game Pass.
And it's on Game Pass. So if you guys have Game Pass, you need to give it a try. It's easy to play on controller. I've been playing on keyboard. Captain Stiffy tells me I'm insane. I'd say no.
What? I feel like it would be better on a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, that's what I said too. He said it's easy. He said it's way easier. He said it's more. He said it's like way better on controller right now for him. And he played the other ones. Well, Wasteland 2, not 1, because 1 is like a
super old
calculator game. Yeah, like it's a calculator game. But,
yes.
yeah, but everyone should try it. Everyone should give it a try. I mean, I know Captain Civ is writing an article on it. I don't know if it's out yet, but we're just working on that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Cool. Hell yeah.
And yeah.
That's awesome. So I guess we should jump into
we should actually get into the news now.
That's a whole section, dude. That's a clip right there. What we've been playing. Boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess I should mention I have been playing Hades. I'll just throw it up on the screen super fast. It's a dungeon crawler roguelike. Oh my gosh, sorry. Here it is. Sorry. There we go. But it's a dungeon crawler roguelike. Basically, you're like the son of Hades, and you're just like, okay, trying to get out of this underworld. So you go through different areas, and each area is like randomized each time you go through it. So you go through like kind of the starting area, and then area like A, B, C, and then the last area. But the enemies will change each time you go, and the powers will change each time you go. And like different gods will visit you, so that determines like your play style. So if you get a lot of life, you'd be like, oh, I have a lot of life. I don't need to have like a strong attacks, or vice versa. So it's super good. It's on the Epic Games Store. It's on Steam in early access. So it's coming to Switch as well pretty soon. So yeah, check it out. It's awesome. Really, really cool.
It's a overhead game, right? Kind of overhead.
Yeah, it's like isometric, like kind of top down-ish.
Wait, do you play on controller?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely play on controller.
All right, just making sure. All right.
Absolutely. It tells you when you first start. It's like this game is recommended to play with controller. It's like okay, all right, you guys made it. So.
I know that there's multiple like classes, like weapons.
Yeah, there's multiple. Huh?
Do you think that like the weapons and stuff are balanced? Like, do you think it's like
for sure.
Not one that's like the shield is way easier to run, or like
the shield I like because it can block, which sounds dumb, but none of the other weapons can block, which I like. So, and you can throw the shield as well. So yeah, the weapons are totally different, which definitely encourages replayability. So, I beat the game quote unquote earlier, or maybe like yesterday, but I'm gonna go through again just with different weapons. So.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing a lot about this game. Is like it's a lot of replayability and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like you really want to run through and play it again with this weapon instead, to see how you can build and whatnot. So
yeah,
I definitely hear
super build heavy. So yeah, check it out. It's really cool. Really, really cool. All right, you want to jump into the Xbox news, Mr. Xbox?
All right. Okay. I mean, I'm Xbox for now. We'll say that. So I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's already heard the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S was announced actually during the week, and both of the prices.
It was leaked, dude. Not announced.
It was leaked at first. Yeah, it was leaked at first, and then Xbox was finally like, "Fuck it, we're releasing it." So they released the video. Like they released the full video, and
the video is coming now.
Yeah, and they released the price as well. I think they did the leak, and then they announced that okay, it is true that we're doing this, and then they just said they went one more further and said, well, here's the price as well. And and it did take. I think it did take a minute for them to release the specs for the Series S.
Yeah, they came out today or yesterday, so it was like the next day or two after.
So yeah, I mean, okay, so it's crazy. So here are the prices, guys. Xbox Series X is $499, and the Xbox Series S is $299. The Xbox Series S, isn't all digital, so it's no.
I have the spec sheet as well at the bottom of the document if you want to look at it.
Okay. Oh, is it at the bottom?
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Okay, all right. I'll get to that in a second. All right, this one part is easier, I guess.
True.
It's supposed to be all digital. It's the 1440p, so it's the 2K, and it's supposed to go up to 120 FPS. It has the ray tracing. It has it's variable rate shading, and variable refresh rates. It supposedly has ultra low latency. It's got the 512 gigabyte SSD, and it's supposed to be 4K streaming media playback, and 4K upscaling for some games. And
okay, what do you think of that? Of all that information?
Dude, I had a conversation with one of my friends. He is I went to one of my friends, and he's more of a cheap friend. He's like, the one who doesn't want to spend any money. And I figured he's gonna like this one more. And I asked him, and he said, he's like, yeah, I really like it. He's like, I think I'm gonna get this one. And and I did ask my other friend, who's like, we're all like mutual friends. Asked him, like, what do you think about this as well? Like, do you think you're gonna get it? And he's like, I really don't like that. It's only 2K, but if it's supposed to get 120 and it's like discless, then I'm gonna get it too. Which is kind of where I'm at. And I was like, and they tried, and I argued though that like when I play after I argued my point with my friend, one of them changed their mind. I said that when I play console games, I'm trying to chill, I'm trying to relax. I don't want to play, like, I don't really care about 120, 140, hertz, like, or FPS when I play console games. I just want to chill. I'll be fine with like 60, and like I'm a real like snob when it comes to like my PC games. It's like I'll do those kind of like, but so when you're telling me like it's only gonna drop to 2, or it's gonna drop to 2K, I want 4K when I'm playing console games. I want to be able to chill, watch experience games, like and experience games. I don't really care about that much FPS, but I do just want to like not have a tray, like, and I want to have 4K and low latency. I don't want to have like low load times. And one of my friends did say, he's like, yeah, it's kind of weird that they're promising 120 FPS for $300. I don't know what tech they're doing and how the hell they're gonna do that, but like my friend's got like a $1,000 PC, and he's like struggling with 120 at 2K sometimes, and he's like, how the hell does an Xbox value it at $300? $300 and some change with tax. So he's
wizardry,
like,
dude. It's optimization as well. Dude. That's like a huge deal.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I mean, we're kind of. Here I am thinking I know a thing or two about building PCs, but apparently I don't. If they can optimize it so well to 120 FPS, so it's kind of weird how they're. I don't know how the hell they're getting that pricing for that, but I mean, it's a deal. It's a bargain, but there's a bargain that is like not for me, if that explains it. And then I told that to my friend, and he's, you know what? That makes total sense. Like, I'm totally down for 4K too. I have a 4K TV. Like, not everyone has 4K TVs, I guess. Some people don't. Some people do. I have like 2, 3, 4K TVs. I think I'm at 3 right now in my house. I'm like, dude, like, I want to play these. Like, sorry, but like, yeah, I want to play it and chill and like sit down on my couch and not do anything. I don't want to vegetate while I'm playing this game. Like, and so I want the 4K. I want like experience it and stuff. That's kind of why I'm getting like, I'm leaning towards that Sony like PlayStation. But so this Xbox Series S is a hell of a freaking deal.
Oh yeah.
But it's just not for me. And like it's an insane deal, really, like the pricing of it. But I don't know. I would still pay them more money. Like, but that's also me.
So but does the X having a disc drive really dissuade you that much from getting it, even though it's 4K? It's what you want.
And that's what I was just about to say. Like, I've been saying I want discless. Like, Xbox needs to come out with the discless, and then I would probably want it. And they came out with this discless, and I was like, dude, yeah. But then I saw it was only 2K, and I'm like, dude, no. Like,
no.
Dude, no. But dude, it sucks. But I don't know how the hell they're gonna have 4K streaming on it as well. I don't know what kind of wizardry it's doing. Like, it's really weird. But it's just not. It's so close to what I want, but it's just not for me.
So
like, it's
are you gonna get so you're torn between, like, not considering PlayStation. If you were just considering Xbox, you would be torn between the X and the S, or would you get the X because of 4K? Is 4K
I would get the X
seller?
4K. I would get the X as 4K. It sucks that like the S is such a great deal, and like it's so.
It really is.
Like,
we're not like bagging on it. It's it's the best.
Yeah.
It's one of the best deals you'll find for a console ever.
Dude, it really is. Like, yeah, I don't want anyone to seem like I'm bashing on it. Like, this thing sucks. It's insane. This is insane. Like, this is mind blowing. And like from one of my friends, he's still like mind blown about it. The one that like is the cheaper one, and he wants to still get it at this. He's for sure getting this only because he doesn't care about it. Like, he wants the 1080p, and I'm like, dude,
that's totally fine.
I'm bougie as hell, so I want the 4K, and like, so I'm paying the extra one. But like, it's crazy that like, I don't know, maybe it might just be me again. I mean, but like, I just want that 4K, and I don't know.
I want it. I need it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna get the Xbox Series S. Like, if I were to pick one, it's not gonna be the S, and it sucks that that's kind of the decision.
I mean, you
that
could just go all digital and not use the disc drive on the X.
Yeah.
You can do that, but
I mean, yeah, but it's not. Then what's the point? I don't know. I wanted a Series X discless, but they gave me a Series S, Even if they just gave me the Series X and bumped off like $50, I would still take
There
it.
was like a, I don't want to say leak because it's not real, but there was just like a crazy rumor going around that there was a Series V and it was just an X without a disk drive. I'm like, no, that's not it. Like that's
Dude,
not it at
that's
all.
funny. Oh my god, dude. But I mean, what do you think? What do you think about it? For someone to like, I guess, would you think PlayStation should do something like this?
Well, PlayStation does have the diskless PS5, and the main difference I want to point out between them is like, so with Xbox, it's like the X and the S, right? It's like the X is higher powered, S is lower powered. But PS5, it's more PS5 and PS5 kind of like 5.1 almost, because it's the same system just without the disk drive. It's not like lower powered or anything like that. It's the same thing just without the disk drive. So I'm curious to see how they would price that, because the main difference why there's such a disparity in price between the Series X and Series S is because it's lower powered, the Series S. So if the PS5 digital edition is not lower powered, and say it comes in at like 400, say it's 500 and 400, right? Diskless. Is that like, do you think that is more persuasive than a Series S?
Dude, yeah, I think so.
You think
like,
so?
It's just, yeah, I just
$300 to $400. This is totally hypothetical and nothing confirmed, but
yeah.
just like I'm assuming they're gonna try and get that digital edition out in people's hands.
Yeah, I mean, and also I've been seeing more people like the digital one too. Like at least from what I've been seeing, I've been seeing a lot more people like be swayed towards the digital one.
People
I don't
like the
think
form factor of it. It looks nicer because it's symmetrical and not like has has that ass on
yeah,
the end
that's
of it,
the
dude.
aesthetic of it, yeah. But I also I did like it too because it's like it is like slimmer and it's like the PlayStation is fucking massive for some reason.
Yeah, it's huge.
Like, it's huge.
I think because it's trying to be quiet, which is nice. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Because
I guess
man,
it's good,
running
yeah.
Avengers, dude. Like I played I played pretty much all the recent games that come out. Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and now Avengers, dude. This thing blows my PS4, dude. Like way more than Ghost of Tsushima, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because like environmental detail in that game is awesome, but like I don't know, man. Avengers just that thing burns when I am playing it. Like
yeah, I don't know. I really I wish that like I don't want to lose the 4K. I want the 4K. That's why I'm getting a console for the 4K to get the 4K and chill on it. You know, like that's what.
Well, I mean, the Series X is definitely going to guarantee more 4K games than the PS5, I think, just based on like the power difference of like 2 to 3 teraflops or whatever. But it's just the exclusives, man. You can't play Spider-Man on Xbox. Like, you can't play God of War on Xbox.
I don't know, but I do see that the price. I do think that the price is just going to be enticing for a lot of people because there are some people too that just like. I know I do have a lot of like PlayStation friends. They do. Well, honestly, my PlayStation friends that do this, they just use it as like to add to their TV to make it a smart TV, so they can use Netflix and Hulu and everything like that too. Like this would be a lot easier to just do the Series S, get that, plug it in your TV, and now you have like Netflix, Hulu account, and like your Amazon account, or whatever, all linked in there. You just watch all your videos, and movies, and stuff, and then you can play a game or two on there. And I think this also caters to like I want to say this right without offending some people, like some of the kids who like still want to play Fortnite and stuff like that, but on consoles, and like it gives them that high refresh rates and high like like FPS.
Higher fidelity.
And it's cheaper for them like to do that. Also, some people need to I think people need to raise awareness as well, so people who don't like parents don't buy like the Series S for their kids because they think it's cheaper or because it's cheaper, and like the kids needed like the 4K or something like that, or really wanted the 4K. And, yeah, not needed, but are going to be upset about it. That'd be the worst. People need to raise awareness on the situation.
I think parents will be okay for the most part because it's kind of like the smartphone plan, which we'll get into a pricing plan too in a second. But like the smartphone model of like like iPhone 11, then you have the you have like the SX Max, like you have like so many variations of the same product, So I think people in general will be okay because like Series X sounds like more intense than S, I guess, just in the name. So I'd be like,
I just really don't want people to get confused, like, and see the pricing and be like, oh my god, this was just cheaper. Why would I not get the other one? Whatever. Like, it just doesn't have a tray. That's it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get it. Like, that's not the case.
No,
exactly.
No, it's not the case at all.
Don't want that to happen.
What do you think of this pricing plan that Xbox? This is not something new that Xbox has done, but for this, it's it's highlighted more because consoles are expensive, and the time that we're living right now, money is tight for most people. So they introduced this Xbox All Access plan.
Yeah.
It's basically a smartphone plan for your console. So basically, I'll break it down real quick. For the Series S, it'll cost $25 a month for 24 months.
Yeah.
But the Series X will cost $35 a month for 24 months. Both of these come with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So you'll get Live Gold and everything and Game Pass like that. What do you think of that? You think that's a good idea?
Yeah. I don't want to like exploit some stuff or anything, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. How come?
I mean, I
It's
guess
just a
I'm
mobile
gonna say
phone plan.
it.
It's just a mobile phone
I think-
plan.
Okay, well, see, the thing is, the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass or whatever, it goes on sale a lot. Like, I'm saying, like, at least 4 or 5 times a year.
It does.
Like,
yes,
and you have 2 weeks to do this. So if you're buying this for the Game Pass, like, dude, there's better times to do it, and you can like stock up, which is what I kind of did. I'm not gonna.
I stocked up. I did that.
Yeah, you can just stock up and get it for like a year and a half. So I mean, if you're doing this, they're like, oh my god, it's a deal for the Game Pass as well. Don't think of it as that. But if you're just trying to buy the Xbox Series S or the Xbox X for installments purposes, then yeah, get that. You don't just want to upfront chunk up, the $300 that it is. Then like, I guess you can do that, but I don't think it's like really worth, in my opinion. No, I don't think it's worth. I think that I would just chunk it up, the $300 myself, save it myself. But I guess,
and then when Live Gold or whatever goes on sale, or Game Pass Ultimate goes on sale for like $1, just like freaking pile on, pretty much.
Yep, exactly. That's the only thing I could say that I would do. I mean, I guess that's my advice. I guess to some people, it does go on sale a lot, but so just do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. But I mean, some people do like installments. I mean, so
that's
you want to
true.
pay it. Yeah. So I mean, there are those people who like that, and this is for you, I guess.
I think it seems more affordable up front, but I mean, I guess it's paid off after that 24 months. It's just like, okay, it's like you bought it pretty much, but I don't know. I guess it's the psychological feeling of like you don't really own it because you're paying like rent on it pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's a good option though. More options are always good. I'm not opposed to like having options. So, and plus, if a family is just like, $25 a month, like that sounds better than $300 now. Like, and I'm sure you can. I'm sure if you get like more money in the future or whatever, something good rolls around, you can be like, oh, I'll just pay the rest of it or something. So I think it's a good option.
Yeah, I guess it is like I guess it's a good thing to have. I guess might as well. But yeah, it means like I said, it just sucks that it's just not 4K. I just wanted a discless.
So are you gonna get PlayStation 5, the discless version, or the disc drive?
Oh, for sure. For sure, the disc drive isn't even. No, it's not even a thought. Not even. A thought.
I'll be getting that one. I'll be getting the disc drive.
No, can't do it. Can't do it, dude. I remember I made a tweet about it. Actually, I think we talked about this a while ago. Then I made a tweet about it. I went home, or I didn't go. But later on, I made a tweet about it. I was like, I'm not gonna. I haven't even seen a copy yet. I totally forgot that there was digital things. And then I was like, I think it's been a year or over a year since I've seen one, like since I've seen a disc game. And all my friends commented, dude, it's been 2 years. And my friends were like, the last game I bought was Fallout 3. Like,
wow. Okay. Well.
I'm like, dude, really? And they're all like, yeah, man, I haven't bought that in forever. So I mean, I know my friends are on board with the disc list. So I just but that's what I have to say about that. I think that's about it for the highlights that we got though for news wise.
Yeah, for the headliners, that's pretty much it, because it's really about Xbox stealing the show here.
Yep.
With their pricing, which I did not expect.
Yeah. Also, that was also like a thing too. Xbox really is just out of hand.
I think Sony will release details next week because, in my opinion, because pre-orders go on sale for the Xbox console September 22nd, right? So you need to release your pre-order details before that, so there's 2 options at that date. Because if you force people into one option, that's what they're going to do. So
they have to, I guess. Yeah.
That's what I predict.
And what do you think about the look of it, though? I wanted to ask you that. What do you think about the look of it?
It looks okay, I guess. It kind of looks like the One S. One S, I think, is the best looking Xbox, in my opinion.
Dude, really?
Yeah, I like the One S, dude.
Okay.
The 1X is cool too, but like I really like the 1S, and it kind of looks like that. But I'm not digging the subwoofer on the front. Like I'm not.
Dude, that's exactly.
I'm not digging the huge speaker. It's not a speaker, but it's vent. But still.
I also made it a tweet. I was like, this thing looks like it like belongs in like the trunk of like an '09 Honda Civic. Like as a subwoofer. Like, dude, it's. I was like, someone needs to Photoshop like this in the trunk of an '09 Honda Civic. Like, dude, come on. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't like the look. I really don't like the look of this one. I read the look of the Xbox Series X looked better, I think, in my opinion. Like, I think that even though it's a block refrigerator,
it's a brick,
like,
dude.
Yeah, even though that it's a brick, I think it's way better. Like, dude, come on.
I like how small it is, though, the Series S. I like how small it is. It looks cool, like in the form factor that way.
Yeah, I do like that. It's a lot smaller. It does look a lot better. I do like it slim, being small and everything. That's great. I think that is the end of the highlights. Decaf said something in the chat, and I was going to talk about that in a second. I was going to talk about that later.
Okay.
About one of the things, but I think we should skip to the Ubisoft Forward, because that kind of.
You don't want to talk about Call of Duty?
Yeah, not yet. We can talk about the Ubisoft Forward in.
Okay, I'll put some Scott Pilgrim footage up there for everyone to see. I don't know if anyone is a Scott Pilgrim fan. I didn't play any of those games back then, but I don't know. You're a fighting game guy. Did you play any of these games, or are you familiar with them?
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. I'm not a fan of fighting games, but I do just play them sometimes.
What? What does that even mean?
No, see, I don't. I'm not a fan. But like I play them, and then I don't know how I get caught playing them. I don't know. I just do. I don't like doing it because like when I play the fighting games, I feel like I'm fighting someone for real, and I'm like, let's go, fight me, swing, like swing on me, whatever. Like, dude, it's crazy. But like this is the movie. I don't know
Captain
what they mean.
Stiffy says he likes the movie. Yeah.
No, yeah, Captain Stiffy, yeah.
I guess we should back up a tad. Ubisoft Forward took place yesterday. It's like their big digital event showcase.
Yes, that did happen.
I watched some of it. It was fine, I guess. There were some cool announcements here and there, which we'll get to. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim was a cool announcement. I thought that I would highlight because I know it has a big fan base out there. I don't know if it's any of us, but I know other people like it. So
I don't like, I guess, 2D like side scrolls games over.
So traditional fighters.
Overhead. Yeah, so
but
like
DBZ
most of mine really like it.
Is a 2D side scroller.
Yeah. That's why I majority don't like them. I usually don't. They usually turn me away. But there are a couple games that just grab me. That like Hades. Hades is one that like I just see it and I'm like, dude, that looks like a sick game. And then Dragon Ball Fighters. I was like, that was another one. I was like, I don't really like fighting games, but then it looked more entertaining and stuff, and the way that you fight and the animations of it are not like a normal
that's
fighting game, which is crazy. Like, but the Scott Pilgrim one, I don't know, it's not for me. But I really hope that they do the movie justice, and like I think it was the book, right? The book. It's a book.
I thought it was not a book. I thought it was a movie or a show that was a game. Was it a game first?
Okay, I thought it was a book or a manga.
I'm not sure.
Was it a manga? If you do know, I don't know. Anyone in chat if you know?
Chat if you know, let us know.
I think there was another source besides the movie. Like there was something before the movie came out.
Well, this is the 10-year anniversary of the game, so.
Comic. That's it. All right, it's a comic.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Okay, yeah. So it was a comic, and then it was a movie. Yeah, it was a comic and then the movie. Okay, all right. Just making sure. Yeah, I mean, it looked all right, but I don't know. Not for me. Not gonna be my thing.
True. I mean, there were some other highlights of the show. I know. Did you play some Prince of Persia: Sands of Time? That remake got announced, or that remaster.
I got Prince of Persia. Then I remember I got Prince of Persia because everyone was hyped about it when I was a kid. They're making the remake, which is great, and I love that they announced the remake. So I can literally tell you a chunk little bit of my childhood real quick. I got Prince of Persia. I remember I got it from Blockbuster and I rented it.
Blockbuster.
And I was so excited to play it. Yeah, that's how long ago. From Blockbuster, I rented it. Like, I started it, played like half of the first mission, and then got grounded for like 3 weeks, and I couldn't even play it. I had to return it. I was so mad, so I never played it. I was right there. You should
totally get this remastered then.
Yeah, I mean, if so, it wouldn't be as much of a oh my gosh, back in childhood, type stuff. But I mean, if anything, it's gonna remind me of being grounded. But yeah, it's just everyone's hyped about it, and it kind of sucks because I can't jump on that hype train.
Well, I mean, you still kind of can like be like, oh man, I haven't played this and everyone loves it. So, and it is Sands of Time, which is one of the most beloved, I think, games in the Prince of Persia series. So, but it's not like a full on. I don't want to say remake. So remaster is more apt, I'd say. It's just like it looks updated, and they probably updated some things and touched some things up. But it still looks cool. I'm down. I think it's gonna be $40 is what I saw. Early 2021 January, I think.
I think $40 is too much. I think it should be 35.
I think 30 is good. Can't make it 35, 30? Dude. 35. Have you
Really?
ever seen a game 35? Have you ever seen a game with a 5 at the end?
I don't know. I'm just feeling like it shouldn't be that much, though. Like I just feel like it shouldn't be
because
40.
It's not like a full on. It's not like Resident Evil 2 remake where it's like a full rebuilt game. It's just like kind of touched up. Yeah, available January 21st, 2021. So.
Okay. Well, even if it is like a little bit touched up, I think it should still be like a little bit less than.
Yeah,
I think it should be like less money. Yeah, it should be 30. I know. I'm actually trying to look for my bank statement. Sorry, I'm trying to look for my bank statement of how much I bought the Tony Hawk game, but I can't find it.
Well, as you look for that, I'll tell everyone that there's an update to Hyperscape. They're adding a new mode. It's like a turbo mode, actually. Do you play any Hyperscape? You don't like Battle Royales, so.
I paid 40 for Tony Hawk. Sorry.
Okay.
Hyperscape.
40, worth it.
I did play Hyperscape. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it, and it sucks that everyone's hyping about it again. I don't know. It's not for me. Like I played it, and it has kind of the issues. It got rid of one of the main issues that I had with Battle Royales, which was camping the entire game and then getting that final kill. That's all you have to do to win a game. It doesn't really allow camping, but its team play is just a little awkward. I don't know.
Okay.
You don't get down, which was really frustrating. You just die, which
there's no. Oh, you just straight up die, like.
Yeah, there's no downed but not out, type stuff.
Okay.
You can't. Your teams can't res you, but they can buy you back. So that's it's annoying. But
well, that got a new update. So for those of you that are into it,
yep,
check it out. And then there is updates to the Division 2 and Watch Dogs Legion. I know Division 2 has new content out there. I have not been playing it. It's another looter. It's a looter shooter. I'm not super into those. So they weren't really my cup of tea. And Watch Dogs Legion, getting more content coming out in October.
Yeah.
End of October. Let me tell you, end of October to like November is just like a straight up onslaught every week of games. It's really wild.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been seeing it a lot.
And then Rainbow Six Siege said they will be playable at 4K 120 FPS on next gen systems, PS5 and Series X, which is cool. So hell yeah, that's good stuff.
And they also said they're doing Sam Fisher. I called it a while ago. I called it. I was like, dude, people have been hyped about it. People have been begging for it. And I was like, I think they just teased it by accident. And they finally brought in Sam Fisher, which is crazy. And I mean, I'm pretty hyped for it because I have Rainbow Six, but I don't play it that much. I just play with my friends every now and then.
True, but it's like Ubisoft is taking the Splinter Cell community and like punch him in the face repeatedly, not giving them a Splinter Cell game, just literally putting Sam Fisher in every other property.
Yeah, right, dude. But I do know that with this, if anyone's a hardcore Rainbow Six player, I know that they're totally changing basically the entire meta right now. Okay, I know a bunch of my friends are complaining about that.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Good luck, friends. Good luck.
And then there was one other game that they talked about, Immortals Phoenix Rising, which looks... Okay, so this game actually really caught my eye because I have not finished Breath of the Wild or really played it that much, but I do like the art style. And this game is basically combining Breath of the Wild visuals with like kind of a light comedy humor, but with like Devil May Cry combat. And I'm like, okay, like I like all those things. So it was formerly known as Gods and Monsters. Actually, I don't know if you remember that title from Ubisoft, but but you might like this, dude. This is Greek mythology. It's the same people that made Origins, right? No, Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey.
So this is like their take on it. On Breath of the Wild.
I did see this, and it did look like really it did feel like Breath of the Wild. It got a little bit more cartoony and stuff like that. Like I did see that like the chick like summoned a hammer like that's the size of a truck, like out of nowhere, which is crazy. Cool. I think in the video, is it? Is it? Okay, this is the video. I think later on she's gonna summon, or already did summon.
She did summon a hammer, but she can do like a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of cool stuff.
I might have missed it, but yeah, she does crazy stuff like that, and that's cool. And does have the Press the Wild thing, which looks really great too. I just didn't see any gameplay. Like really, I did see
There was a little bit. I'd say.
Well,
like, I know there's like. Yeah, there's like impressions out there actually on YouTube that show gameplay. I don't have access to that. That'd be sick though. I'd be super down to like play this game because I think from what I've been hearing, it's pretty cool. I liked Breath of the Wild. Like I'm still gonna play it for sure, and I like Devil May Cry's combat. It's kind of similar. It's kind of hack and slashy, so I'm down, super down.
Yeah, I really hope it is brawly, kind of like you can really get in there and like go at it for a bit and stuff. That'd be cool. I'd like it if it was that.
Me too.
Do you want to go? I guess. Wait.
I think that's. Do you want to talk about Call of Duty? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. I guess we can go to Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty World of War, or Cold War. Sorry. They had their multiplayer reveal, and they released like some videos and stuff. I did see some, and that happened on Wednesday. They were showing off the new modes and stuff like that. I guess they showed off like a fire team, which is a 40-player PvP VE. I did not see that one.
Yeah, I think.
Of course, there's that VIP escort. Sorry.
Yeah, I think
I didn't see that
fire team sounds interesting, dude. Or fire, what is it? Fire team. Yeah, like if there's environmental things you have to overcome, that would be cool. I'd be down with that.
I see.
Does this excite you at all? You're a shooter guy. You like FPSs. Like, is this exciting? Does this draw you into maybe getting this game at all?
My issue with the Call of Duty was that it is Call of Duty. It's the same thing, just different maps, and you can call whatever you want. Like, you can call a bunch of different names, but it's the same map. I think I said like last week that I wanted the storyline, or campaign to be separate, bought separate than the multiplayer, because that's how much I just am tired of playing the same Call of Duty over and over again. This fire team, I have no idea. Well, okay, so with the fire team thing, I guess is the one that I'm going to talk about for a second here.
Okay.
If it is the PvPvE, the issues with PvE, that's a really hard thing to balance when it comes to those type of like game modes. It's really hard to balance the environment to be like easy to control, not control, but to conquer the environment, and then also like fight against players. The issue with it is a lot of grieving. Like, there's a lot of times that people can just go and just run out and kill you, and you just won't be ready for it. They'll just farm you rather than the environment.
True.
Which makes the game like a lot. It's basically like, what's the point? Like, at that point, you're not playing the PvPvE. You're just playing PvP with things that could possibly kill you as well. With I'm trying to think of the only thing I can think of is
it's like Hunt Showdown. Have you played Hunt Showdown? That's PvPvE.
I have not.
That's the environment has like enemies and stuff, and like environmental things that'll hurt you.
Yeah, the thing is, I really hope that the matchmaking is really on point with this. Call of Duty's been known to have some shit matchmaking sometimes, and they really need to not shit the bed with this one. Otherwise, it's gonna be like the worst game mode. And I guess with the 40-player, I don't know. It's gonna be teams. Is it teams?
Yeah, it's 10 of 4. 10 teams of 4.
Okay, that is also where it's kind of like, I'm guessing it's going to be frustrating. You're going to want like a full 4 stack, and you're going to be prepared for everything. Because our issue, and I played a game similar to it, I think it was, it was like an indie game. It was, I can't remember the name of it. I did play with Z French Toast. I don't know if he's in the chat or not, but I played it with him and his brother, and we played it, and it was a great game. It was a lot of fun. You got the extraction zone. You get there, and you extract all your materials and stuff like that. You use your materials to level up your weapons and stuff like that. But there are also people who would just hunt you, and you build your characters or whatever. You have your specs and stuff, and people would literally just spec to hunt down other players, and that was so frustrating because they
that's the total
wouldn't even care about
purpose of the game.
They basically took the E out of the PvPvE, and it's like, dude. So that's why I'm saying I really hope that they get the balancing issues out with this game mode. And then the VIP escort, it kind of seems like a little bit about the same. But I hope that the fire team works.
And I think it's a cool idea. I think it's an interesting idea that they could try and pull off.
Yeah. And honestly, if anyone were to be able to pull that type of game mode off, it would be them. Or, it would be them. But also, we said that about the Amazon game. If anyone can do this, if they did a game just like that, they have the fun and money and stuff to do that, and then they took it off Steam.
Yeah, Amazon's just sitting there, just like, we're throwing money at it. Why isn't it working? I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
but I don't want it. I really hope they get it. Like, we'll just say that. I really hope it's that.
yeah,
But it is cross-play, cross-gen, and all that shenanigans.
that's
just
awesome.
like
That's good stuff.
Fortnite.
That's going to be the
Just
norm
like-
for Call of Duty now, I think. Because
It
Warzone, the success of Warzone, so they're pretty much, like every Call of Duty they release, this is my thought, that they're going to tie in some rewards as Warzone to keep Warzone relevant. Because
Yeah, exactly.
it'll make them a lot of money. So
Yeah. I think the what is it? And also, I think like I'm totally down with this. Equality. Every gamer should be able to play with every game, and there shouldn't be any.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm down.
obstacles.
But I do
Especially if
understand.
the game calls for it.
I do understand exclusives because that's just how it is. That's just how it is. No one,
Yeah,
no
of
one,
course.
no one cares that Netflix has Ozark and no one else has Ozark or another good show, The Last Kingdom, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's their show. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Like yeah, with exclusives, it's whatever. Like I get that, but dude, if it's like something that is like, what game is it? There's a game that I have that it's like Monster Hunter. The fact that Monster Hunter is not cross play is like insane to me.
Yeah, it's
like,
on the dev.
It's a
Dude,
game.
it's on Capcom.
Yeah, like that. I really feel like those type of games need to be everyone can play with everyone.
Especially PvE games where there is no PvP. It's just
Yes.
like you join up with your
Right.
crew and go. Like, there's no reason. Literally no
Right.
reason.
This is specifically PvE, and that's what's mind blowing to me. But like, I really hope the Call of Duty keeps this up, and then other games, other companies, y'all need to listen, do that shit. Capcom, get it together.
Get it
But
together.
also, with COD, they said they're doing the opening beta for all platforms on October 17th. Hopefully,
That's cool.
they get their servers together for this one, and 'cause it's gonna be
Are you gonna jump on it? Are you gonna play it?
I don't know.
Should try it out. Maybe
I
it'll
don't
win you
know.
over. Probably not.
Maybe.
But
If that's yeah, I don't know. I have to see about that one. It'll really come to if I'm busy or not. But also one thing that did get me and got everyone else too, Call of Duty on Twitter, they released the video that they are doing. This is what's gonna get me, if anything. This is what's gonna get me. They
Okay.
released, wait for it, zombies.
they did,
It's
didn't
back.
they?
Yes,
No
they
way.
announced it. They showed the video and everything. They showed the video, and it's of course the Cold War.
What does it look like? Is it more horror based?
It looks way more horror based. It looks more
Ooh.
scary. At least it was in a dark. Everything was dark and whatnot. It's not more. The other Call of Duty, the previous one was like it had daytime maps and stuff.
Mhm.
That kind of took it away. It was weird. It takes away that fear of like, oh my god, there's a zombie behind me. Like it doesn't. It's not as scary.
True.
But they did show that right afterwards, and it was like a 30-second video, and everyone was pretty hyped about that. So I mean that is more enticing to me right now. But yeah,
What if they release zombies as like a standalone
dude,
for like
that
$10, $20? Would you buy that?
I would get it. I would get that for sure. I know, and I know for sure a bunch of my friends would be on that too. And
Are you
they
down
also
for
didn't
a
release
more?
that much.
Are you down for a more horror based kind of? I don't want to say slower, type of draw to zombies, but more like maybe like horror based. Like, are you down for that?
Yeah, I'd be down for it. Yeah, but I think that it would be impossible to do on a Call of Duty game on an FPS on a shooter like this. But it's
I mean, there's horror shooters out there.
well, yeah, but I mean to this degree, to this like level, like you would have to nerf some guns or buff the hell out of some zombies.
Yeah, make some really interesting zombie types. That'd be cool. You just make more creative zombie types.
I do know that they had the last one. They did have more creative zombie types. They had bigger ones. They had ones that were faster than the other ones. The ones that could tank more and blow up or whatever. So they did get creative. But then they had the dogs and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I hope they do it. Hope Call of Duty comes out good. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. And
We'll see. It's gonna sell like hotcakes. Obviously, it sells like hotcakes every year. It doesn't matter what anyone
definitely.
says. Like it sells millions of
Yeah.
copies every year.
Yep. So Sig, if you're listening, don't get too don't get too up.
Don't
Don't get too
hyped.
swallowed by the hype. Yeah. But yeah. Also, additional news. Real quick, Ninja did sign with Twitch. This is, I think, yesterday. This happened. Twitch and Ninja both tweeted out that they said they're starting with a new chapter, and Ninja said it's great to be back. With Twitch. He signed a multi-year deal. I don't think that they released the amount of money that he's being paid, but he has multiple years that he's supposed to be streaming with Twitch, and he said he's missed it, and he's gonna be back. I think this weekend.
Hell yeah, he missed it. I bet he did.
Yeah, he was on YouTube for a bit, and he was getting some traction on there, and I think finally Twitch was like, yeah, we didn't scoop him up for sure. So yeah, I mean, props to him. He's making hella bank now.
Hell yeah, back to his home, pretty much, man. Like,
yeah,
like
right, stomping grounds. Back to stomping grounds. Also, this is kind of awkward news. It's a little bit of like more rapid fire news. It's awkward kind of as well.
Okay.
ERA, Eternity. This is a I guess like not a team. Oh, what is it? An organization. They sign streamers. They send players and stuff like that to play and stream on their on their platforms and stuff, on their Twitch channels and everything.
Okay.
And they signed just recently a bunch of high talent streamers that are out there right now. They signed Lil Chipmunk, Jay the Jaguar, Sammy, and the most controversial one of all of them, Alinity. And so not only did they sign the most controversial streamer probably out right now, they signed all girls. This literally looked like an all girls
really
streaming that they did, which was really weird. It's I don't know what they're trying to go with right now, but
it's just the lifetime of streaming.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell. I don't know if they're having plans. I know that they signed them. They didn't say anything else. They said they're finally signing with them. I don't know if they're trying to make a streamer house or whatever, they do with other literally there's a stream house called Stream House. I don't know if they're trying to make it do Logic Gaming or FaZe or whatever. I don't know if they're trying to make them all live together. That would be crazy. But I know that they signed with them, and that's just one of the weird things. They're all contracted now. But Alinity
what kind of content are they gonna make? What kind of
I don't,
different content are they gonna make?
I think as of right now, I think they can just do whatever they want. They can continue to stream, but they have to have the tag in their name that they're with Array Eternity. Okay. And yeah, if you guys want, you can go check them out as well too. I mean, they're all right, I guess. They play games.
They're all right, I guess.
They're gamer girls. Yeah, the gamer girls. Whatever.
Are they good? Are they wow, this person is very good at this game?
Or, I mean, I don't go to them for strats. I don't go to them for strats or meta. I don't. I'm not going to go to them to learn. I mean, this might be entertaining, but that's about it. Yeah, gamer girls. But yeah, they signed them on. I don't know. I mean, I think that with this, I think they should put them in the streamer house, to be honest. Or make them all in a house together. That'd be dope. Because make them all do content together. If they're contracted, then they can make them do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they can co-stream all the time. They can do a bunch of different stuff together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they should do that.
Really,
why not?
I really think they should, and I mean they're also all pretty attractive streamers. Not gonna lie. You can't lie about that one. But anyways, that was just awkward news, I guess, but also big news as well. And
in the streaming
hopefully
world,
hopefully gets messed up with them. But yeah. Moving on. EA Play.
EA Play. Back
Crazy.
in the news.
Okay, this is also, I think it is. We had this in the smaller news, but I think it's big news. But it's not much to talk about, really. It's not much to talk. It's just big.
It's still good news.
It's good news. It's just I don't know. It's EA Play bundled with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for consoles and PC for no added cost.
Which is great.
This is huge news.
Phenomenal.
Just not much to talk about. It's just crazy. They came out I don't know, man, dude. This is just nuts.
Well, it's cool because yeah, Game Pass is so successful. I guess the only reason why they'd be doing this, that they're swallowing up or taking a part of other companies' franchise, not franchises, but other companies' subscription services. Because with this, because there's big hints now that Titanfall 2 will come to Game Pass, man, and that's oh my god, every person should play that game. So which I'm gonna probably finish that relatively soon. But man, that would be great. Need for Speed, Mass Effects, all those franchises could come to Game Pass because of this deal. So.
Dude, and I think that this is kind of what me and John started saying once they started really taking away with the Game Pass, and how they're really making Game Pass for PC really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually worth it. So if you guys don't have Ultimate and you guys have a PC that's a pretty good PC rig, you really should get the Game Pass
worth
Ultimate.
It.
You're missing out. You really are. I think that this is kind of like, I guess, a little bit weird to say, like, but I think that this is kind of Xbox saying that they're really done with this whole console war type stuff. Like, they're really jamming up this Game Pass to like be way bigger, and like they're really taking off with the Game Pass and not like, I guess they're focusing on the consoles as well, but like the Game Pass is just exceeding the consoles in my opinion. If they continue to go at this rate, at the rate that they're going, then like they're just they almost should just drop these whole consoles and just let Sony take whatever they want.
Yeah, they're a service, man. They're a service now. Xbox is a platform, not really a gaming machine anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I think is what they want. I guess they must have done the statistics and the math and the metrics to figure out that if we get like one person for Game Pass, $10 a month, that's $120. That's 2 games. Does the average person, maybe they figure out that the average consumer buys 2 to 3 $60 games a year? Like maybe some way they are comfortable with expanding it as much as they have been.
Yeah, that's what. And I remember I did the math and it was just like, dude, honestly, if you really like, for the price of like, what is it, like, say 12 months out of the year, what is it? It's $10 like for Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, I think it's 10 or 15. I want to say it's 15 regularly. So that's
we'll say
bucks, I think.
We'll say you're not getting it on a deal or anything, and you're not catching it on like an off day.
Yeah, it's $180 a year, just 3 games.
Yeah, we'll say that would be $120. Like it's $120 for a year. Like, right? That's all basically gonna be 2 exclusives for like Sony. So like, dude, you have like so many other games on here. Like, why even? I don't know. I feel like this isn't even a thought. It just shouldn't be a thought for some people. Like, I don't know. And plus, that's why I'm also more enticed to get. I feel like this Game Pass is taking me away from the console, the Xbox console, and really shifting me towards the Sony console.
Well, I think Xbox is okay with that as long as you play their games on something because you're in their ecosystem. That people always like to harp on is like, you know, you're buying microtransactions there, you're buying skins, you're buying all this stuff in their system. It's like, well, yes, but if you don't have the games for me to go there, that's the whole separate, you know, that's a whole separate issue. But Game Pass, that's why the Series S, dude, that's the Game Pass xCloud machine, dude. That's a Game Pass machine right there.
It really is, I guess, But I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see what else they can get out here. I really hope that Xbox continues to gobble up some stuff, whatever they can on this Game Pass. I really want them to take over this because I have it, and I'm sure.
I know that Bethesda of all people are working on their own streaming platform. Like, dude, you literally let your community fix your games for you, and you dare to come out with a streaming platform. Come on, man. Dude, get out of here.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, dude. This is gonna be when they do that. I'm gonna say it now. This is like when they do that, when they come out with their own little streaming service. It's literally gonna be like Steam and the Epic launcher. You're gonna want to get the Epic launcher, or you're not gonna want to get the Epic launcher ever. But there's gonna be 1 or 2 games that you have to frickin' download it onto there, and you're gonna be pissed off, and you're gonna be annoyed. But not pissed off, but you're just gonna be annoyed. But primarily, you're just gonna stay on like the Steam, you know. So you're gonna stay on the Xbox Game Pass, but then there's gonna be every now and then that one name that's gonna bring you towards that. You know, the Bethesda, and it's just like, dude, come on. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it.
It's like, don't do this to me.
And then you're going to have the issue that I'm having and trying to recover your account. Trying to recover my account. Can't do it. Have to make a whole new account.
Just to buy one game that... Now, are you going to use that account now, or are you going to try and use your other account?
Dude, I'm trying to get it back, man, but they're not going to give it to me. I don't think they're going to give it to me. I might just have to key this one, but it is what it is.
That sucks. You know what else sucks?
That's my own issue.
That does suck, dude. But ads suck, and we'll talk about them.
Oh, yes.
EA put ads in UFC 4, and they didn't just put them in. They basically like made them super intrusive. So every time there was a replay, before and after the replay, there would be an ad for something. In this case, it was The Boys on Amazon. So they would just have ads before and after each replay. It's like, yo, and this is not
great show,
cool.
by the way.
Yeah,
great show, by the way. It was a great show, but
like, good choice. However,
that many ads is like too many. Like there's a replay after each round on UFC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is kind of weird. Like, why? I don't know why they would do that. That's awkward. I don't know. I really don't get why they did that for a second. They must have. They took it off pretty quickly, didn't they?
Yeah. They took it down and they apologized. They're just like, we didn't expect this type of response to this thing. It's like, are you kidding me right now, dude? Like, are you an idiot?
What do you mean?
What do you...
Dude, yeah. What the hell? Oh, God.
Yeah, so they did that, which is pretty wild.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Don't put ads in my video games. I paid you $60 for this game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tolerate this.
Mario Kart Live Circus is live action Mario Kart, where you build your course in your home and play through it on your own with your friends on Switch. What is this? I've never heard of this. What is this?
So
Did I
basically,
even read this correctly?
yeah, you read it correctly. So basically, you take
I know. Okay.
you take like you have like a little toy Mario Kart, like not action figure or anything, but it's a cart with Mario on it basically, and you put like different things around your room or your house, and the Switch kind of picks up where you put those things and makes a course out of it, and then it basically puts your physical cart into the game, into the Switch, and then you play Mario Kart with that cart, and then it'll move around your house as you move around the track that you made within the Switch, basically. Does that make sense? Like, it basically virtualizes the track from your house or your room into the game, and then you play it that way. And when like different things happen virtually on the Switch, they'll happen to the cart in like the physical world, I guess, if you want to say. So like, get hit with an item, maybe the cart will like shake or vibrate or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a real thing.
I get it. It sounds cool. It sounds neat, but not great.
But not
like,
great. You think it'll have problems?
No, I do. I think it will. Like I mean, people have cats and dogs. I just can't chill. You know, like there's. I don't know where they're
Your
gonna be
dog
putting
just
it. I don't know.
wrecks Mario, dude. Like,
yeah, it's
Captain Stefano
dude,
Chat says it's augmented reality Mario Kart. Yeah.
Dude, I think this
That
also
has
comes
a-
down to what he says. What he says a lot to me. He's like, dude, like Nintendo's just doing their own thing all the time. They're
Yeah, man,
coming out with
they're in
things
their
that you.
own lane.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, I also, from like what I say, I literally think that they have like an infant or a toddler inside their boardroom meetings where they just like give them a bunch of toys and things, and like if they do something with it, then they're just like write that down, like just like like I think that they just saw like the kid grab a cart and like put a track and then play the game somewhere else, and they're like, oh, this is it, and then write that down, let's do this, make it happen. Like I think that that's what their board meetings are like. Dude, this is, I don't know, it's so
they
weird.
They just have like a big room, and then like on the ground they just have a bunch of like ideas, and they bring like a bunch of kids in there, and they just throw like a bunch of stuff, be like, oh my god, things landed on these things, put them together.
I think that's what their meetings are like. I think that's what it is though, when they come up with creation. That's what they're like, little, I don't know, whatever the creation rooms that you would call them. Like I think that's what they do in them. They have like little toddlers that they bring in, they have them do that stuff.
Just like the thought of Nintendo having toddlers like come up with all their ideas.
Yeah, for real. Like, they're like, oh, they're gonna pay their parents like, maybe like $1,000 or something. I don't know. But like, thank you for your kid. Like, thank you for your kid service. Dude, it's so weird.
Yeah, but that's a real thing. So if you guys are interested in that, October 16th. I don't know how much it is. I want to say, I can look it up real quick. What are you gonna guess that you think it is? Maybe like $200? You had to guess? You think that's too much?
No. I don't. I think it's way too much. I think it should too. But then again, Nintendo does stuff like that, and they'll be like, $200, like real quick. No, I think what the value I think it should be at is maybe 80. But what do I think Nintendo's gonna put it at? Yeah, but I think that's what it should be worth. But what Nintendo's gonna cost it? Maybe like 250, 200, 250.
I'm on the official site right now. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything, which is ridiculous. You can get Luigi too. Lol.
Of course. They got him.
Make little brother get Luigi. Like, you get him.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a price for some reason. So we'll update you guys on that, because that'll be a fun thing to update on how much this thing will cost. I'm gonna bet it's gonna be like $200, dude. Like,
it's gotta be $250. But what do I think its value should be valued at is 80. Dude. But I guess we'll go on to the next one then. Xbox Game Pass for PC raises its price from 5 to 10
per month.
Doubling price per month. Doubling its price. That's weird. I don't know. I don't think that was a good idea. At least not right now.
I don't think so either. But Game Pass Ultimate is not affected. Just if you wanted PC Game Pass.
Yes,
but
I don't think that was a good idea. I don't like it on
I
it at
agree.
all. A, I think it's too soon to do that. You can do that when you get EA on and stuff like that. EA and maybe like another company, whatever company you might have in your back pocket when you can. But dude, it's just not right now. Like, there's a lot of good games on the Game Pass for PC, but not enough to make it $10 a month. The fact that it was $5 a month, it was like still iffy for
was
some
good,
people.
man. That was a huge incentive for people to get this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I didn't want to say iffy, but I mean, it was just like that five. The fact that it was $5, made my friends like go from like, uh, like they wouldn't rush to get it, but they'll be like, okay, maybe I'll try it out at 5. But if I were to tell my friends that it's $10, get it, or if you were to tell me it's $10, like get this game real quick, then I'd be like, all right, wait a minute, like I wouldn't
Hold
be
on.
as yeah, I wouldn't jump into it as fast as they would with $5. There's not enough games. There just isn't,
true.
and it's not like, at least not yet. But if you already have the ultimate, like that's what I don't get. They're just gonna charge only PC players. What are they just screwing over the PC people? Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Like,
have no idea, but
I don't get it. Because I mean, you can go onto your console and you can do this. Buy the thing, buy the Game Pass, and dude, I don't know. It's awkward. This was not. I don't think this was a good move by Game Pass.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think that they need to change something. I don't know, man. But it's whatever, I guess.
People get over it. It's a good thing that Ultimate wasn't changed, so that's good. Still $15 a month, which is still a good deal. So
Yeah. But yeah, I guess moving on. What is it? I actually have no idea what this is. This is the PS5.
There's a game that I've been looking forward to, that a lot of people are looking forward to, actually. It was on Game Informer's most recent cover story, which I should check out, actually. This game is called, I think it's Kena or Kenna, one of those two. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. It's a PS5 title. It was originally scheduled to come out around launch. It looks amazing. Check it out on YouTube. Look up the trailers. It looks really, really cool. And it was delayed to Q1 2021. So just like an update there. That tells me March, because that's what every game comes out in March, to get those quarterly financials and stuff. So just a little update there on that game. It looks really cool. So check it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of games being like pushed back a little bit, probably because of COVID. It's no big deal.
That's what they said. They're just like, hey, like, we just need more time. It's like,
don't blame them.
Sure. Like,
I don't think anyone's really outraged. I think everyone's pretty understanding of it right now.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, how dare you push your development back?
Yeah,
inconvenience me. Like, what?
Not about a picket sign outside, whatever. It's no big deal. Just take your time with it, I guess. Let's see. Assassin's Creed Valhalla has been moved forward from November 17th to the 10th. To coincide with the launch of the next-gen Xbox Series X and S consoles. So that's. I mean, I know we're saying it's okay to push things back, but to push things forward, I guess, might be a bad idea. Like, that's
so?
Might be a bad idea.
I think people will like this because, they'll buy their Xbox Series X. I think that they're gonna like it.
Yeah. I mean, I like it too, but I really hope that they don't screw something up. Like, the servers don't crash. The servers are gonna be crashed for a week before the game, before you can even play it. Like, dude, I don't know. I would have waited the week. I guess, I don't know. I really hope that this doesn't screw things up for them. But if it doesn't and everything turns out great, then this is great. But
I think it's a good move on their part, because people will want something to pick up with their shiny new box, right? So it's like, new Assassin's Creed, hell yeah, I'll pick that up. Are you gonna pick that one up, Valhalla?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna get it too. I like Vikings better than I like Greek and Egyptian stuff. So
really, I'm the opposite. I mean, I do like the Greek more than the Norse mythology, but Norse mythology is pretty cool as well. But
I like Norse mythology a lot. I think God of War had a lot to do with that. So
yeah, that might. But the game does look pretty cool. Like, it does look pretty great. I mean, it. But I don't know. This is iffy. I hope they don't mess it up. I do want to say too, bro. I do want to say too. I did see a really funny meme, and I even told it to John, Kevin Saving, once I saw it. It was a meme, and it was a picture of a pizza with the breading, and it was like the sauce on there, no cheese, no pepperonis, no nothing on there, and it says the Xbox Series X when it comes out with no exclusives and no release titles. Dude, I was like, oh my god, that's such a dude. I can't believe that. That's crazy. It was too funny. I should have saved it. I don't know why I didn't save it. Put it in our meme dump. But we have a meme dump on our Discord, guys. You should watch that. I don't know if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, but it's hilarious in there.
Yeah, links in the description and on Twitch and on YouTube later when I cut this up. So
check it out.
And Ubisoft did say that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will run at 4K 60 on Series X. They have not commented on PS5 because they don't know when PS5 is coming out. So I guess they're just not gonna comment on anything.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. That's cool news. Plug that thing in, and then bam, 4K 60 on your TV. Hell yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then there's another game called Bullets Per Minute, or BPM, that's coming out on September 15th. I'm definitely gonna get this game. It's a rhythm shooter, basically. It's like Doom the musical.
We talked about this one last week. Yeah, and
but it
I
comes
remember you did
out
talk
next
about
week.
it, and I did put it on my wish list on Steam.
Yeah, I
So,
think it'll be like
yeah, it is
$20-30
on there.
bucks. So we're definitely, one of us will be streaming it for sure, and then having an impressions video and probably a review maybe of that one. But yeah, I'm really excited because I like rhythm games and I like shooters. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this is gonna be like. You wanna go talk about the rumors, I guess, because we're pretty much rounding out the show right now.
Yeah, we're pretty much finishing up. It's been like just a little bit about an hour. Yeah. PS5 accessories have been they got listed on Amazon Japan with a November 20 release date. I mean, again, I think I made a tweet about this one as well. I was kind of tired of all these leaks for PS5. These PS5 leaks are just insane.
Oh, I have more too. I have more that I didn't put on.
Yeah, I'm tired of these leaks. I just want them to just say it. Like, what the heck? Come on.
Stop teasing me. Come on.
I feel like I think I even said it in like the Discord too. I was like, yeah, man, people people are constantly leaking and whatnot, like for the PlayStation, and then they're like, oh, we want this information, and Xbox is finally like, hey, well, you guys want it, well, here it is. And I think that's what PlayStation needs to do. Like, why not?
I think so as well, dude. I really think so.
So upset.
Maybe they're really scared about the price now. Maybe they're just like, oh god, like,
yeah,
oh god, like we didn't we were thinking 600 now.
God, actually, I saw another meme too of this where it's like since the Xbox releases that the prices, and they release the Xbox Series S. And I don't know, you haven't played Among Us yet. You need to play with us.
Sorry, but it had someone other games.
Dude, someone posted like the picture of the guy pressing the emergency button for the Among Us. It says like Xbox releasing for this information, Sony, and then it has the guy pushing the emergency button, and it's hilarious. I think I even retweeted it. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, November 20th sounds pretty plausible to me. But there's two other things that I didn't put in there that I wanted to touch on. Was that supposedly, take this with like literally the ocean's worth of salt, that there was a meeting about like, oh man, we need to change the pricing of the PS5 because of this, how aggressive Microsoft was being about Xbox. So I mean, that could be true. Maybe they were going above 500. They can't go above 500 because they can't do it, because now Xbox is 500. They can't go above 500.
Oh yeah, we'll see. You have to bet with Sig. Remember that.
I'm gonna win, man. I'll be very disappointed if I don't, to be honest with you. Like, but and then the contents of the PS5 retail box was actually leaked, quote unquote, and it's gonna come with basically whatever you thought it would come with. The console, so that's cool. Good to know there. The controller, also good. I don't want to be opening up my box and have no controller.
Yeah.
HDMI, power cord, USB, manual, some other stuff. Astro's Playroom, that is a game that will come pre-installed. It'll kind of show off the new features of the controller, which I think is cool. I think that's a good idea to bundle that in for free.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of the PS5 rumors there going on.
The weekly PS5 rumors.
Yeah, weekly, dude. Seriously, like
tired of.
I don't think a lot of them have been very correct. Unlike, Xbox really got kind of bent over there with leaking the prices and stuff. So.
Yep, they got pinned up against the locker and they had to release their information. They got their lunch money stolen from them.
Pretty much.
But in, I guess, more interesting rumor, I don't even think it's really a rumor, but I guess I did see that. I mean, it says, I saw the new updated version of it that said that the devs did ask Nintendo, or Nintendo asked the devs to make 4K games for them. They actually asked for it. So
that's what I've been hearing around too.
It's kind of big. This is kind of big. Like, I think it's great. Like, they're finally going. They're stepping it up too. They're stepping up towards the direction that we want them to go. Not doing their own thing.
They're getting to current generation. Hell yeah! Like,
yeah, dude. They're finally getting into it, dude. Like, this is what we want. I mean, but again, can be taken with a grain of salt. I mean, you never.
A 4K Switch? Do you think you want that? Oh, you don't have a Switch, but is that more enticing?
I don't have a regular Switch. I'll get a regular Switch for less price. I don't think I need a 4K Switch, but
I
There's
don't
some
think
people
so
who
either.
just don't care. There's some people that just don't care and they will just get it anyway. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not really. I'm good. Like I play my Switch mostly for indie games, to be honest, and then like Breath of the Wild and like those exclusives like
Mhm.
Smash and stuff. But mostly it's just indie games because it's easy.
mm,
But yeah, I mean a 4K
uh,
Switch. Let us know in the comments too in this video if that would be something you guys would be interested in. For me, it's not so
yeah,
much of a big deal. Just get your frame rate to 60 and then we'll talk. So
yeah, right. Get a way for us to talk to each other.
yeah, like how about I can invite my friend to a game? How about that?
Yeah,
Like
come on. I mean, all right. I guess it's enough bashing on him. Sorry. We should go. All right. What's this last video? What is this?
did you see this one too? This one
I did
also
not.
was going around making the Twitter rounds that so Xbox is doing proprietary memory card storage basically or expandable memory for the Series X and S, and it's going to be Seagate 1 TB. I think they're starting off with 1 TB. They'll probably go like 1, 2, 3 is my assumption.
Mhm.
And apparently it got leaked online that the price is going to be around $220 for a 1 TB NVMe expandable memory card to slot
Yeah.
in the back of your Xbox. That's a lot of money,
This-
dude.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Is this gonna be like an Xbox?
You know how PlayStation
Uh,
2 had memory cards? It's like the same thing. Like
Yeah,
expandable storage.
but I mean, I want to know like why is it so expensive? I'm pretty sure like you can just grab a regular terabyte for like half that price.
I don't know.
Like-
Maybe because it's like it's proprietary to Xbox. Like it's a
Yeah, like
only
just because
Xbox
it has its
thing.
name slapped on it.
And I guess
Because it
because
has,
it's an NVMe SSD. Those things are quick, dude. Those things are very quick.
Yeah, another quick, but still, like I feel like that's really expensive for like what it is. I don't know, man.
And this
it might just be
concerns me. This concerns me because you have the Series S, which is all digital and only has 512 gigabytes on it. You're literally
Mhm.
telling people to go get this memory card. That's what you're telling them to do.
Yeah,
And then your $300 console turns into a $500 console, and you're like, whoa, like
yeah.
this
That's
is
why I
this
don't
is
get.
huge. Like this is a ginormous difference.
I really don't get why they're doing that, but this is, yeah, and like you just can't get like what I'm saying is what I said before is like yeah, people who should get the Xbox Series S, and this is where it is screwing them as well. Like I said, that the people should get the Xbox Series S. If you guys just want to play games, you guys don't really care about the 4K, and you're just trying to play like the Fortnite games and stuff like that. That you just want to play those FPSers on a console, and you don't really want to come to the PC life, but you want to stay the console life. Like you can't play Call of Duty and like a bunch of other games, luxury game. I would say like arcade games, not luxury games, arcade games, and have that all on the console. You're gonna have to get this thing. Like that's
Yeah.
what kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like so,
They're like pigeonholing you.
yeah, but I don't get why they have to buy this one. There should be other like.
No, it has
like,
to be this
terabyte-
one. Like
That's what I don't get. Like that's what I don't think it's. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know. I feel like this rumor should be wrong. It
Just
should
like,
be
God,
wrong.
I hope it's wrong. Like, please don't be this expensive. Please be like $100.
It should be
max.
wrong. It needs to be wrong. Like that, because then you're really forcing those people who just wanted to play, like, get the updated console, like, and get the updated games.
Dude, and what if you play Warzone all the time, dude? That game's like what, 200 gigs right now? Oh, I want to
Yeah,
play
that's
3
what
other
I'm
games.
saying.
Like, oh, I can't do that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, if you're gonna be playing Call of Duty, you're gonna have to get that slap on that freaking 130
yeah. What if you
gig.
play? What if you play all those free to plays? Warzone,
Mm.
freaking Apex, Fortnite.
Yep.
All those games are
That's-
gonna have huge memory banks.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. This thing shouldn't be right. It shouldn't It shouldn't be it. It shouldn't be a thing. But it needs to be half this price, at least.
At least half.
Like-
Yes, I agree.
Minimum. But dude, come on. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, we'll see. It's a rumor, but we'll see. I'm sure that'll be, talked about maybe next week, or I don't know about next week. Next month, probably.
Yeah.
We'll talk about accessories and stuff. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
And yeah, and I think that's about it. I did know I wanted to. What is it? There's a question, I guess. Yeah, the Z French Toast brought in a good question earlier. There's something going on around the internet with esports wise, and
Okay.
so Cloud9, there was a call for this actually by other players or I guess members of the community, gaming community. They presented it at like we get to see when a Patriots member, someone signed to the Patriots, we get to see how much they're getting signed for. We get to see, like Tom Brady signed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year for like this much money. and we've never seen like tags. We've never seen how much money these esports players are getting. You know, when they sign for a team, whenever they sign for a organization or whatever, we never get to see the price tags and stuff like that they're getting. So people are calling for, you know, like, hey, we want to know how much these guys are actually getting paid. Like, do we need to like, should we give them more money when they stream on Twitch? Like, do they need more money? Do they need any kind of support? You know, like stuff like that. That's kind of what they were calling for, and it does make sense. You know, I actually didn't even think of it myself, and like, this should have been brought up a little while ago. You know, but now that esports is getting bigger, like it is something that, you know, it's coming up now. So people have been asking, hey, how much is this person getting signed for? How much is this person getting paid here? And Cloud9, I think, was the first organization that did it, and they said that they did release some of the salaries, the contracts, and a lot of information about like how long the contracts were going for, but a lot of their CS:GO players. I do know that those were the only ones that I know for sure, and I think Cognitive Gaming were the other ones that showed the how much money that the CS:GO players are making and their League of Legends players are making. So I mean, it's gonna be kind of like, it might take a minute for the people, for the organizations and, you know, the esports teams to come back and get to you about, you know, how much they're paying their players and, you know, how long these people are contracted for. But, you know, it kind of makes sense that we should know. I feel like we should know. Like, I mean, why not?
Treat it like any other sport. That's how any other sport would work.
Yeah, exactly. It really should just be treated like any other sport. Like, it's really just how it is. And I totally forgot that this was news, that this was happening. Sorry about that. But yeah, and I feel like we should know more, a little bit more. But I'll probably get back to you guys.
That's a big step forward, I think.
Yeah, and I really think it is. Yeah, it's really something we should all know. Like I didn't, and I'm, like I said, I didn't even think about it. Nobody really thought about it. Like, everyone's like letting it be whatever. But yeah, I think that's like about it. I mean, am I missing anything else, Chad? Any other things you guys
want? Do you guys want to mention anything else before we go?
I think Z French Show said that the Ukraine government officially recognizes esports by allowing the Rainbow Six Cup, which was weird. It's Rainbow Six out of all the games, like one that, like, I would say is like fucking third place for most important. like most
money,
important
baby.
Esports.
They paid.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, man, dude, but it's Ukraine recognizes it now. So I mean, you might be seeing more. You might see a Ukraine team coming out. You never know.
Cool, man. That's really good. That's, again, another significant step for esports.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I really hope so. And I mean, ESPN's been definitely.
They need it, dude. They need content.
Yeah, they do. They do need it, yeah, that's for sure. But all right, it is what it is. I think that about wraps it up, right? Anyone else, anything?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you know, I want to reiterate to mention, you know, if you want to know more about Avengers, go check out the Impressions video. It's about, I don't know, like 35-ish minutes long. Go into more deep dive about it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is up there too. Impressions on that. Right. And then when Bullets Per Minute comes out next week, I'll definitely do a video on that as well. And then we'll probably be streaming that because, I mean, it looks sick. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I guess look out for I'm betting there'll be PS5 information next week. Is gonna be.
There's gotta be.
So
keep
an eye out for all that information.
Yeah, and if you guys want to join our Discord, we'll probably be playing Among Us, and we'll play with you guys down there. If you guys looking for a team to get slapped up on or betrayed, hit us up. Probably be on there.
Can do.
It's such a fun game. And it's free. And it's free if you have it on mobile, dude. Come on. Like, it's so much fun. It's such a hype game. I also have one other thing too. I did say on my Twitter as well. This game's been out for 2 years, and like imagine being the indie producers of this game. This game's been out for 2 years. You're just chilling. You have, you know, maybe like a couple bucks coming in every now and then, and then all of a sudden your phone or your emails or whatever are blowing up because your servers are crashing from the amount of people that are playing your game. Like, dude, and like you're getting all this money funneling in and stuff. That's gotta be crazy.
You're just sitting there like, I thought this was done. Like, wow.
Yeah, right, dude. They're already like looking at making an Among Us too, which is great. But
hell yeah,
dude, it's really pretty great. It's a great game. All right, but I think that wraps it up, guys. Thanks for stopping by as always. Listeners, we stream this podcast live every Friday. We're switching from 11 a.m. Probably going towards 7 p.m. from now on. And yeah, it's Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be right here on Twitch. .tv/FPSGuides. Remember to smash the like buttons and subscribe buttons if you already aren't. So check out our content on our websites, FPSguides.com. Of course, we got the stuff on YouTube. We got the impressions on YouTube as well. Also, check out our Discord. Links in the description. Should be in the description of the YouTube video too if you're on YouTube, and Twitch as well. And I think that's about it. Join our Discord, you guys. I mean, freaking, we have some dope memes on there. We're always we'll definitely anyone in there. Just hit us up in there. We have our gamer tags on there. We have our stream names or Twitch Steam names and stuff in there. You can play with us. And just pop on in there. We don't judge nothing. But
this is a safe space.
It's a safe place, guys. It's a safe place.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
All right. Yeah. See you guys later.
All right. Play games, everybody. Peace.